Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. Of course, we always like to support our nonprofits in town, especially when they are doing such amazing work in our own community. I am joined this morning by our friend Ollie Wilder from the Park City Community Foundation, as well as Derek Sidaway, from the Public Information Officer from Summit County Health Department. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
So we're talking about a very special event right now. This is the Summit County Mental Wellness Solutions event. You guys are giving me a mouthful this morning. But we've talked, Ollie, you've been on the show frequently talking about the amazing work that the community is doing in terms of mental health and the different nonprofits that are banding together. This is just another example of you moving it forward.
Right. Well, we've started the Summit County Mental Wellness Alliance. It's a whole group of people who are working together to solve these issues of mental health and substance abuse. And we thought it'd be great to really invite the community in. So this Friday from 9 to 12:30 out at Park City Hospital's Blair Education Center, people can come and participate in a whole morning of talks and activities and open forum around these issues.
Well, and I love that this was something everybody was talking about. We obviously had a few catalysts and situations in the community in the past year, and instead of just a discussion, all of these nonprofits, all of these communities gathered together and said, let's do something about it. And I think what's so great about this event is it's open to the public, and it's a forum where people can come and discuss and share their concerns and their ideas to move it into the future.
And we really have something for everyone. We start off with a keynote speaker, Leon Evans, who has really been fundamental in turning around mental health treatment in San Antonio. And then we have a few panels, and then we'll go into breakout sessions. So we really have something for everyone, whether you're coming at this from a youth side, or no matter what type of information or questions you need or answers that you want to share with people, we encourage you to come out and join us and take part.
Well, and I saw in one of the panel discussions or the breakout discussions, one of the options was just to share personal stories. And I think that's just so powerful in itself, where it's not just organizations saying, okay, we're going to solve the problem. It's actually reaching out to the community and saying, what are the specific concerns? What are the circumstances that your family has had to go through, and how can we support you with that?
Yeah, and even beyond that, during the main part of the session, we'll have an open forum so that people can give their ideas. They can say, hey, what about this? They can say, hey, I heard about this other thing that works over here. And we're really open to all those things right now. You know, our goal is to come back to the community in August of this year with at least a preliminary set of recommendations. Hey, here's what we can do to solve this in a more systemic, more sustainable way. And so now's the time to get some ideas in there.
And so for the Alliance, speaking to the goals, the intention of this, is it to take some of the stigma away from even discussing it in the community? Is it to expand the resources, whether mentally or medically? I mean, what are some of the long-term goals that you hope to see from this?
Well, I think that's a big one, just kind of getting that conversation going from the start and letting people know that in one way or another, this is something that we all deal with, and it's something we can come together. It's not something we need to hide. We can talk about it. We can be open. We can share these things, and that's really what's going to get the ball rolling and moving into looking into the services we need and the different treatment options that we need to make available here in Summit County.
Well, and I think what's so wonderful is you can have the greatest ideas and the greatest programs, but realistically everything needs funding, and somebody needs to pay for it in order to move it forward. And you have already had quite a successful start before the events even kicked off. Do you want to talk a little bit about a recent donation?
I'd love to. So we had a great start because the Summit County Council provided some seed funding, and so did Park City Municipal. But we've been wondering, how do we actually make this, go whole hog with this planning process and then actually implement some real solutions? We were incredibly fortunate. On Friday, Vail Resorts announced that their CEO, Rob Katz, and his wife, Ilana Amsterdam, have made a $250,000 gift through Park City Community Foundation for the youth prevention areas of this work. So we're going to start a program, we're going to start using a framework called Communities That Care. And this is a nationally known, evidence-based way to approach youth and mental health and substance abuse and really all the prevention issues around that. We didn't know quite how we were going to make that happen, and so this gift from Rob Katz and Ilana Amsterdam is just a godsend. And it comes at the perfect time, because guess what? Today is the first meeting of the Communities That Care work group. And so being able to know this on Friday and go into this meeting today saying, hey, let's start this work, and guess what? We're going to be able to get some things done.
Yes, we can
That's
actually
amazing.
do it. Oh, that's so encouraging. And Congratulations. What a fantastic way to kick off the end of their season and coming into the start of ours, right?
That's a great way to look at it.
I love it.
I was out there skiing over the weekend too, and so I really appreciate what Vail Resorts offers, but they go way beyond the skiing. And with this kind of community engagement, their Epic Promise giving program throughout the community. And this is not the first time that the Katz Amsterdam family has made a gift like this. Last fall, they made a similar sized gift to help PC Tots open a second child care facility. That's planning to open in about the next month. So the gifts that they make are making real differences in the community, and this is just another amazing example of that.
And especially for the young people too. They seem to really focus on children and their well-being and their betterment, which personally I just love. I think that's great.
Absolutely. Well, they get that the future of this community is our young folks, and so we want to make sure to do everything we can to get everybody off to a good start. And so we're really grateful to them for helping position us to do that.
Yes. So tell us one more time about the specific times and events, and I'll tell everybody, if you have not been over to the Park City Hospital, it is the most beautiful setting to have these meetings and have these conversations. It's just perfect. But for people that want to get involved, one more time, the dates and times.
So we're at the Blair Education Center at the Park City Hospital this Friday, April 21st from 9 a.m. to 12:30. And you can pre-register, check out more information at summitcountyhealth.org/mental health for all the information you want to find about the event.
Ollie, Derek, thank you so much for coming in this morning and making us aware of another fantastic event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, if you want to help to move the conversation forward regarding mental health in the Park City community, I encourage you all to go online and sign up for the event and be there, be part of the discussion, and be part of the solution. We're going to take a break here on the Mountain Morning Show, wrapping up our first live hour, and we'll be back for the 8 o'clock right after this.